Peace on the streets. You gotta listen to Peace on the Streets.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Peace on the Streets radio show. I'm your host, Prince of the South, the king of R&B.
That's it.
Hey.
The king of R&B. You know, we switched his name up, guys.
Yeah, you switched it up.
I mean, it should no longer be Prince. It should be King.
Hey, I like that. I appreciate that.
Of course. Hey, you got a lot of hearts and loves right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
So, hey, they agree too.
Hey, everybody. How you guys doing?
Hey.
It's good to be on the air, Mimi.
It is.
And it's good to see you.
Thank you. It's good to be alive.
Hey, thank God for that.
Absolutely.
You got your eyebrows done?
No, but you know what?
What?
Shout out to Kat Jackson because she hooked it up
I
once
see.
again.
I knew it was something about you, girl. It was just the eyelash and the eyebrows.
Hey, this ain't every day.
Every one of them. I'm just saying. So, Kat Jackson, we appreciate you,
Kat
girl.
Jackson's amazing.
Yes, she is. In case you guys do need your eyebrows, eyelashes, and makeup, and hair. She
And
does
hair.
too. I mean,
Yeah,
she's a beast.
she is. Absolutely.
She take care of it. So we want to
One-stop
thank
shop
you.
right there.
Yeah, there it is, you know. So we want to thank everybody for listening in to Peace on the Street radio show. And WOKB family,
Yes.
we want to thank you, Ashanti and Crenshaw. I mean, Crenshaw is a bad boy, ain't he?
Yes, I was just in the back in the engineer room.
I saw you
doing a
in there.
commercial.
I see you.
So much fun.
What?
I love it because they give me a challenge.
Right.
And they tell you straightforward, if you
Yeah.
messed up.
You garbage. What you know? I went in before you.
Did you?
And then I said, hold on, man. Because after I did the first take, I didn't feel good about it.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
I did a sprint. I said, and I started moving my shoulders.
How funny.
Just a little bit.
Because you got to get into it.
Yeah.
When you're recording, they
Right.
can hear the energy off of your
Correct.
voice.
Then nobody want to know. I mean, because you know, anything dead need to be buried.
Yes, yep,
That
I
what
agree.
Grandmama said.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Looking on the wall, getting excited by looking at the wall.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's like waiting on paint to dry or something. You know. Anyway, but I saw you in the room. Engineering room.
Big shout out to WKB because
We appreciate
we're gonna be
it.
we're gonna be all over these ads.
Yeah. So anyway, we got a couple of things we're gonna talk about: mental illness,
Right.
mental massage.
It is, and it's in regards to that though as well, and so much others. And so what they're doing here is they're helping a movement here in Orlando. I think they're creating one
Yeah.
on their own.
Right. I love it.
So we're gonna speak about who it is here
Right.
in Orlando, Florida.
And we do have an event, March the 14th.
We do.
Yeah. Peace on the Street, and we're looking for talent, and we need a few vendors as well. If you'd like to be a part of Peace on the Streets event, it's March the 14th. We need vendors. I mean, we're gonna have live entertainment.
Yes.
Memphis style barbecue. I heard they gonna be that slap the apple.
Yep.
They gonna be in the building.
And it's at one of the largest nurseries in Orlando, which is amazing. You know, she also helps out with a lot of locals and helps them plant.
Yeah, and the thing,
Survival.
The thing is different about dealing with a nursery than dealing with Lowe's or Home Depot. Is at a nursery they kind of groom the plants. They teach you about it. Home Depot or Lowe's, they'll hire you and I. I mean, hell, I'm just saying. So it's always good to go to your local nurseries.
Absolutely.
And then she have fresh eggs, fresh farm eggs.
That's it.
It's a difference than fresh farm eggs and regular eggs. Regular eggs, because in case you guys don't know, when they become white, that's because they have chemicals on them to kind of.
That's true. Did you guys know
preserve
that
them.
though? I know you guys might be laughing in the back, but listen, I was just put on by a local farmer, and they said if it's white,
Yeah.
it's chemicals.
That's
it's
right.
supposed to be brown.
Right.
And so my whole entire life, I have been eating white eggs.
Let me tell you this: oranges, tomatoes, potatoes. Because
true.
all of that have to be reserved. Okay, for instance, Idaho make potatoes in Idaho. Guess what? We need them to get to Florida. We need something to put on the potatoes.
I get that.
Yeah, so that's how it goes.
I get that. That's why we need to support our local farmers, though, because they are here actually grinding,
That's
and
right.
everything is organic and not anything added on, no preservatives. Honestly,
Yeah.
and we gotta support them.
Most definitely. So anything else new we got? I know you and Miss International, Miss Angela.
Miss Angela will be on the line.
Uh-huh.
She's from Miss World International, the CEO, as well as Miss Latina International. And we also have Maria, and Maria de Villa. She's also out there with the Global Trade Chambers.
What?
She reached out to us.
Okay.
She's gonna call in.
Shut your
She's
mouth.
got news for us.
What you say?
Yeah. She also runs 100 Successful Women in Business. So it's an honor to be with her. To hope she sees a lot that's going on out here in Orlando with the women.
Huh? And women, we need a cause. You all need a cause. Guess what? I was at this weekend. You were too. I think it was Wednesday. We had a meeting with Jen, Success Magazine.
Oh yeah.
I barbecued out there.
Oh yeah.
Slap the apple, Memphis style barbecue, and I mean, we appreciate Jen with Success Magazine.
Yeah, it was huge. It was a private event.
It was.
I felt honored.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah, appreciate you, Jen, and her crew, and her look at me, and her crew.
Yes.
I'm country, you guys. I'm just saying that's how it is. But
No, you thought we had a bad team. She's a bad team.
Yeah.
I was also published again in her magazine.
I saw that.
So I have a spread, and I'm going to take that, and I'm going to keep it.
That's what it is. So hey, I think everybody right now should have the candles lit.
That's it.
Who else, who do we have in the guest room in the VIP?
Ooh, it's a VIP.
In the VIP.
We actually have one of the members right here, but if I'm not mistaken, you're the creator.
Yeah, we created it together, but initially, yes, I was the creator of Mental Massage Orlando, which is a web series specifically about mental health.
Boom, ho, right there. Keep it right there. We're going to talk about
Amazing.
mental health.
That's it.
When we come back, we're going to give them some love song. Let them get in the mood.
Let 'em get in the mood
And don't you agree?
Yep.
Everybody drink a little wine. Everybody get in the mood. We're going to talk about mental health. What make a dude want to get in a darn suitcase and a woman zip him up? You know that just happened. Yes. We're going to talk a little. That's crazy. Ain't that mental?
Very much.
Very mental.
I didn't hear the story.
Yeah, you can't, girl. We're going to tell you all about it. It's real mental. His ass got it in the suitcase. She zipped it up, and they found him dead the next day. Ain't that mental? Everybody said mental.
Mental.
That's right, guys.
Is that Keith Sweat?
Yeah, that is the sweater.
That's some old school right there.
Yeah.
I think it was before I was born.
Come on now. It's not that old.
I don't remember this at all.
What?
I truly don't. I
don't
don't.
remember that one?
I remember the older Keith Sweat, like in the 90s.
What you
It
say?
was so much. So we're back right now,
Yeah.
and we're actually on the sit down. The sit down, we bring in locals, and what we do is make sure that they have some sort of message or some sort of movement that they're trying to make in the community. And we have Orlando Massage. Now, please explain exactly what that is.
Okay, so we are Mental Massage Orlando. We are a web series that is found on YouTube. We focus on mental health and not only bringing awareness to mental health, but also to different outlets that people can use or people in the community do use to deal with everyday struggles of, dealing with mental health. So we do focus in on creatives, mostly artists or musicians, or that's really where our show targets kind of merging art and mental health in the same thing, because it has been proven that, art is a big way to, help with mental health. It is one of the bigger outlets that are used.
So true.
In mental health. So, yeah, that's what we do.
And that's amazing because, Prince, we were just speaking about that in regards to artists and how in their lyrics, how they explain to everybody that they're on pills, that they feel depressed, suicidal. I remember growing up, Kurt Cobain,
Yeah.
Nirvana. In all of his tracks, he was telling us he was depressed.
Yeah.
He was saying he's suicidal. He was saying
And
this.
sometimes that's the only way that they can express themselves is through their art. And, whether it's in a positive or negative life, they're expressing it in some ways.
Right.
So, there still is a bunch of musical artists that are, dying from suicide or overdose and stuff like that. But I think that as a community, especially in minorities, it has gotten a lot better. In
So
these past
good to
few
hear.
years than it has been ever in, the past. Solely, we think it's because of social media. Not only because of that, but that's a big thing because it's a good positive and negative. It could either make it worse.
Yes, it can.
Like we talked about before on the podcast that, bullying is a real thing, especially for the youth and people growing up in high school now. But it also gives you a chance to see that you're not the only one that's going through something, that, so it's possible for somebody else to be feeling the same ways as you, and you just don't feel so alone.
Right.
Because I know that's a big thing, especially for youth. They just feel alone in
Alone.
situations.
And as in no one cares.
Right.
I'm hearing that a lot. I said, I know everybody is around, but no one cares.
Right. And it is also a big thing for people. And, we've done research on people who have severe anxiety and depression. Talking about it doesn't always help people. So, they're just like, get therapy, just go find a therapist, talk to somebody, deal with it, and sometimes that's not helpful to them or to their, the way that they deal with their anxiety or depression. So we try to show different forms, different outlets that they can use, whether it be
That's amazing.
meditation or prayer to whoever it is that you believe in, writing, anything that you can think of. We just try to...
You're giving insight.
Right. Exactly.
Helping them find the tool.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yes, that's what we try to do.
What made you guys start this?
My partner, she couldn't be here today, but Deanna, she is...
Yeah, shout out to Diana. I hope she's listening.
Shout out to Deanna.
We're going to try to get on the air a little later, Prince.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's all good.
She is a licensed massage therapist. I am a creative director, meaning I just create content in general for people. So she came to me asking me, to help her find a way to show the fact that she does, private sessions and stuff. So we were just talking, and she actually told me, how good it is to get massages and how that can help with your mental health as well.
Yes,
Not
it
only
can.
your physical body, but
Absolutely.
also your mental body. And it just kind of sparked the idea in me, like, why don't we create a show where it can, and that's why it's called Mental Massage, where we
I love
can
it.
show the fact that you are a massage therapist, but also bring light to a very sensitive topic that not everybody is willing or open to speak
Right.
about, and making it okay and giving them a platform to speak on it. And we've had an outpour of people
Yes.
that really are willing to tell their stories on our platform, and it's just been very humbling.
That's inspiring. We got referred over to you guys by our production, so it's working.
Yeah.
It's getting out there. People are watching, or they feel very comfortable. That's what matters.
Yeah, that is what matters.
That they feel comfortable and they approaching, or not really. It's through social media, but they're connecting to you. They're speaking to you. That's deep.
Yeah, we even get, instant message or DMs all the time where it's like, I don't really feel comfortable sharing my story on camera, but this is my story. You guys are, just telling us that we're helping them through their story, or they picked up something from a video that they now use in their everyday life to help them get through stuff.
Right.
Or they connected with one of the artists that we interviewed. So stuff like that is just, it's amazing.
That's great ideas. How can we find? I call them testimonies. So how can we find them? Is there a podcast? Oh, you said it's a show,
Yeah,
correct?
it's a web series.
Nice.
On YouTube, you can subscribe to us at Mental Massage Orlando, just like it sounds. You can also follow us on Instagram at Mental Massage Orlando. Like I said, we are big advocates on mental health. So not only do we do this web series, but we all individually who are a part of the show are willing to listen and hear your story, even if you aren't comfortable with speaking to it on camera.
That's it.
Do they get a massage?
They do get a massage.
Shut your mouth.
They do get a massage.
What?
Every guest gets a massage.
No, you didn't say that before, Kayla.
Yep. Yep.
Peace on the streets. You ready? You ready? Everybody needs to talk.
Everybody mental in here. Y'all need. Everybody, I'm signing up too. Y'all guys keep it locked to Peace on the Streets radio show. Hey, you all go out and get your mental massage.
Yeah.
We appreciate you and we love your vision.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely. And we're going to speak to your partner, God willing, in a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mental Massage. Appreciate you.
I can't wait to get my massage. I'm gonna talk all about it. I'm real mental. You guys keep it locked to Peace on the Streets radio show. I'm your host, Prince of the South, the king of R&B.
Ooh, and your girl Mimi with
Kayla from Mental Massage.
Yeah. Welcome back, y'all.
my.
Ooh, she loud. Girl, I tell you, girl. I mean, don't that bring back some memories? Hey, do you know anything about this? Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I took it all the way back.
You did.
The sweater, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, and so this is old art. They said that he begged a lot.
That's what I've heard. That's so funny.
But you know what? I have a lot. Ain't nothing like a begging man. I mean, at least know how to get your beg on.
That's what I just said. Like, why? You heard me say that.
Yeah.
He's always.
Yeah, and I mean, they say a lot of the guys now, they don't know how to beg. Sometimes you got to know how to beg for it. Ain't that right, Neo? He did some begging for Only reason you're begging because you messed up. And we got to call her. Hold on, Mimi. Hold on. Let's see if she's still on.
Yes.
Okay.
I-
Can you hear me?
Yes.
How you doing, Carla?
Who's the caller, Prince?
Well, I'm Maria.
Hey, Mimi, we got it set up. She's going to... Mimi, you always just mess up. Mimi, where you from? New York?
We got Maria on the line from Global Trade Chamber.
There we go. I can't do everything.
I understand. Maria, thank you so much for being with us. She's making a huge movement, guys. If you don't know, she's part of the 100 successful women in business that we were in Tampa with. And now they're going to Miami.
Shut your mouth.
And I heard there's over 30 countries involved, guys.
Only? Oh, wait a minute. Say that slow.
Perhaps about 30 countries involved.
30 countries involved, yeah.
Huge movement that she's making in the game. Maria, please tell us about this. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you so much for inviting me.
Okay, so what's going on in Miami?
Well, we're going to have an amazing event this year. This is the 5th edition of the 100 Successful Women in Business. The event is going to be on March 28th here in Miami, Florida. And this is a global movement. We're having people from everywhere coming to this event. And, well, actually, Mimi is going to be there because this year we are inviting and also honoring Mimi because she's a successful woman.
Yeah, hey, we want to give it up right now, you guys, for me.
Hey!
Thank you. Yes, I mean, hey, congratulations, Mimi. That means you are making an impact. And it's good to be honored
Definitely.
among
Mimi
your
is making an
peers.
impact in the business community, and she's a leader. She's also an inspiration for other people that is in the media, in communications, and they want to learn and they want to start their own radio show. They want to just start a company. So,
Yeah.
you're inspiring a lot of people that is listening your show right now. And that's the idea of this project.
Yes.
The idea of the event is that every year we always recognize and highlight the effort, the success, and the achievements of women.
Hey, you couldn't have picked a better person.
Countries and, of course, the U.S.
You couldn't have picked a better person. I mean, hey, time is due. So, hey, we thank you all for picking our girl.
That's amazing.
I mean, we all celebrate with you.
We're going to be in the room with so many successful women in business.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
It's an honor.
You know what? Being a successful woman is not about just achievements, but it's also about failures. But, how you learn from your mistakes and how you move forward.
That's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I learned from a mistake today, from last week. Last week, I listened. I'm gonna tell you now. I lift this board up, and everything went blank. And then guess what? We had 5 minutes to come on. So today, I looked at it and said, "Guess what? I won't lift you up today, baby."
Is that what it was?
Yes.
How the board went out?
Yes. You didn't even know, because I didn't even want to let you know. All your makeup would have went off. Your eyebrows would have popped off. I mean, your ears would have popped. I mean,
it's true.
Yeah, I didn't tell you nothing.
Thank you, Prince.
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple of great. I wouldn't bald fade today because I had so much hair.
I did.
I had 5 minutes to get this thing right.
Wow.
You didn't even know it. All good came from where he was at. Everybody was running around here.
I didn't even know. How funny. Our team's amazing.
Never let them see you sweat, baby.
There you go, man. Some
I'm
sort of
telling
peace
you.
on the street.
Hey. So anyway, when is you all event and what time and how can we get tickets? Are you all selling tickets?
Yeah, well, this is a one-day convention, and we actually have scheduled several activities. It's not just the recognition of the successful women in business, the 100 ladies. But also we're going to have other activities. This is a convention event, so we have scheduled a business expo. We're going to have seminars, conferences, because we also want to teach people on how to do business in different sectors, how they can improve and get informed. We are getting the support of several organizations and government agencies that are actually also going to be there and guiding and helping, start up businesses. It's a women convention, but it's not just for women. Men are also welcome to come to the event and be able to connect worldwide, because we have the participation of several countries in this event. People is coming from Europe, Asia, Africa, Latin America, and of course flying from several cities from the U.S. So this is a really exciting activity, because you're going to go there and it's a non-stop activity. You're going to have also our famous fashion show, and this year we're going to do the fashion show on the red carpet. So we're going to highlight the red carpet and have a lot of activities there. And the main activity is the luncheon, where we're going to be, having another entertainment and recognize the successful ladies.
I'm looking at their website right now, globaltradechamber.com. 100 SWB. Guys, look it up right now. We can find all the details, including the tickets and all the information. And also, media, if you're interested in also covering this, please reach out to us. We'll be able to assist you as well. I just see us right now in Neo. We are on the website.
Yeah.
Peace on the Streets is up there with Miss World International. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, we doing big things.
We are. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this is Maria from Global Trade Chamber. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sis.
Reach out to guys. We're giving a giveaway tickets for this event too. Reach out to us.
Okay.
Yes.
47894-1680. Call in and win your ticket right here on Peace on the Streets. Be a part of this great event. Kicking it with your boy, Peace on the Streets.
And your girl, Mimi.
I'm kicking it with your boy, Peace on the Streets. Kicking it with your boy, Prince on the Style, man. I'm out of here, you guys. I'm playing some music. Let's go. Peace on the Streets radio show with your boy Prince of the South
And your girl Mimi.
Of R&B, Mimi.
I like that.
You gave me that name now. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a bad beat right here.
It is.
Here's a pop quiz.
Hello.
Who freestyles off this beat? Who raps off this beat, guys? Nobody knows.
One, two.
It's Gangstar. If you don't know Gangstar, Guru. It's from Boston, Massachusetts. One of the illest lyricist MCs in the game, but unfortunately he passed away from brain cancer at the age of 39. Yeah. That's a little fun fact, guys, since we're all on radio.
Yeah. Hey, educate and entertain. Let's see who we got on the air. How you doing, Carla?
Hello?
Now we have Deanna.
Hey, Deanna, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing really great. Thank you, guys. This is like the perfect playlist after work.
We love it. Now, we're having a feedback, so I'm not sure if you have your radio on or anything like that, because we're getting bad feedback live on the air. But Deanna, you are right now, you're part of this movement with Kayla right here in the office, and we want to know exactly what started you on this movement that you're making right now in Orlando.
Pretty much, me and Kayla came together, and we feel that there's a better way to go about dealing with our feelings. And if there is, we should do it, and let's do it together. And we feel like it definitely will make our world a better place. So that's how we came together and made Mental Massage Orlando. We speak with artists and creatives in the area, and they tell us like their own testimony of something that they dealt with, in hopes of making others, more comfortable with being open about the things that we deal with, because it's something that we all go through.
And we all do go through. So you guys are focusing really on local talents or anyone in entertainment, pretty much.
Yeah, any creatives, period. So it ranges from musical artists to, painters to dancers to people like me who do content creating, host, any type of creative. We want to know what your art is and what your vision is to deal with your mental health as an artist, as a creative. So that's really
I think that's amazing because pretty much you guys are highlighting what they can find in themselves in order to release whatever they may be going through.
And there's a large group of creatives here in Orlando, not only with Full Sail and just music artists, but that's our audience. That's who our city. We have a lot of people in our city who are doing that, and that's why we chose to focus on them.
That's amazing. How can we find your work, Deanna? And also, how can we find you? Because I heard that you give one bad massage, but how can we find you?
Online, you guys can find me on Instagram at the Vibe Provider, or you can contact us through the page at Mental Massage Orlando. But I am a therapist in Windermere.
That's
I work at the Hennis,
so you are a current therapist in Windermere right now.
Yes, ma'am.
That's amazing, guys. And
you guys need a session.
Seeing that relation right there is insane. So we can have someone to talk to at the same time as get your body relaxed for a massage. And that's serious. There's key points in your body that you actually got to hit and to release stress or to release whatever the case may be. But it's serious. There's a lot more to it than a lot of people actually may understand.
You have to look at a physical therapist. She's close to you. A lot of times, it's just like a beautician or a barber. A lot of times, things are released to them. They get a chance.
They can feel
open,
it. They can
like
feel the tension.
And things like that, With me, when I go get a massage, I go to Massage Envy. Now I got another place to go to. But guess what? I ask questions. I'm one of them.
Good for you.
Tired of me. I ask more questions because I like to learn. I get into a mind of a person that's doing physical therapy as a massager.
Good for you.
And it's amazing some of their journeys and their stories, and they feel like their hands are blessed.
Yeah, they are.
That's
their gift.
Yes,
Absolutely.
For sure.
So we appreciate you, Deanna, and thank you so much for calling in and taking your time off your schedule to call in for us right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Deanna and Kayla from Mental Massage Orlando.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for
Appreciate
having
y'all.
us.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. Kayla, how can we find your work and other testimonies out there?
Like I said before, you guys can please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is the easiest way to, that's where all of our web series are found. So please subscribe at Mental Massage Orlando. You can personally find me on Instagram at _DUUBS. But definitely follow us on Instagram at Mental Massage Orlando. We are always looking for more creatives, more talent. If you want to give your testimony, please let us know. We are always looking for new people to talk to.
Thank you so much, Kayla.
Thank
Again,
you.
we appreciate you guys. When we come back, guys, we're going to be at a sports broadcasters, their debut, and they're about to release some highlighted sports. I've been waiting for this all day.
Yes.
I can't wait.
You guys keep it locked right here to Peace on the Streets. We got sports coming up next. You guys, wait a minute. We do got some love songs first. A little tackling. And somebody said that she was going to slam dunk him tonight. Right here on Peace on the Streets, y'all.
Each day was a good day.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I still care. That's the Isley Brothers.
the whole
girl.
time we wanted to just break down Ice Cube. Every day was a good day.
You know what? And mama fished the thing with no hug. You know what I'm saying? Guess what, you guys? Welcome back to Peace on the Street radio show. We have sports segment on our Peace on the Street.
Yo, everybody was rocking to that last song. I just gotta say, but Prince, we're gonna bring it down to the West Coast. West Side on this one. That was great.
It's Snoop Dogg in the house.
That's it.
Snoop got in trouble with a lot of stuff that happened with Snoop. He called Gail King.
Did he?
Yeah. But shut my mouth. But guess what? She talked about Kobe at the wrong time. She was pressing Lisa Leslie
Yeah.
to talk about the case that Kobe had got caught up with them goods.
But what's that
in
gonna
the
do
hotel.
about Lisa Leslie though?
Lisa Leslie, well, she was interviewing Lisa Leslie, and she was asking Lisa Leslie, Lisa, well, how do you feel about Kobe and that girl that he was messing with in the hotel? And so she was like, I don't know nothing. And she kept.
That's a
pressing.
random question, though.
But she was asking at the wrong time. This is when he had just died.
But it's so random and it's past it. It just doesn't make sense.
Please. I mean, and so Snoop went on. He went live and went off on.
Wow.
He
Wow.
And then Farrakhan, he begged him. He was like, I understand why Snoop went off, because when you said something that angers people, what she said, it was wrong timing, and she angered him, and he lynched out, and he went scripture with it. That's what I liked about Farrakhan. He went scripture with it.
Did he?
Yeah, and so the whole world. So Gayle King right now, we can't even find her.
Oh, wow.
We can't even find her ass. So anyway. It's sports time.
It is,
on
yes.
Peace on the streets, and they got this kid named Zion. Oh, he is high dunking and high flying. They'll tell you about him.
So we got Mel.
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
What's
Mel
up, man?
Clean.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right.
All right.
You know.
All right. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
You
yes,
got
sir.
your fresh haircut too.
No haircut. That's why I got the hat on.
All right. Baby face. Yes, sir. Okay. Who else we got in the building?
We have Dakota in the building.
What's up, Dakota?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself, brother?
I'm all right. I'm ready to do this.
Yes, sir. All right. And then we do have a female
Yeah.
reporter in the building. You got, she's cuter than Dakota and Mel. I'm just saying.
We got Alexis in the building.
Hey everyone.
And they are sportscasters.
What you
And they
say?
will be under sports journalism, where they will be hitting the fields for sports, as well as here in the building where they will discuss all sports topics,
Nice.
highlights, everything of the nature. They get
Okay.
in on it.
Yes.
This is what they specify in.
This is what
Hey,
they
big
do.
shout out to JJ back there, another
What's
intern.
up,
Hey!
What's up, JJ? All right.
All right, Mel, let's get in.
Let's get into it. What we got going on in the world of sports?
All right. One big thing that I wanted to talk about was the memorial that happened on February 24th. As everybody knows, if you do watch sports, you know that Kobe Bryant passed away with his daughter and 7 other people on a helicopter crash. Tragic incident. They tried to honor them on February 24th because number 2 was Gianna's number and 24 was Kobe's number. So it made perfect sense. They honored him in the Staples Center where Kobe Bryant played, 20 years. I think they opened Staples Center a little bit after he got into the league.
No
So
way.
Maybe not 20 years, but he played there for a good chunk of his career. It's just the memorial was very, I don't want to say beautiful, but like that's the best way to send off somebody for
Wow.
somebody, such an iconic player, such an
And
iconic
Michael
person.
Jordan, he started crying again.
Right, yes.
Yeah, and so he was like, man, I know you guys going to meme me to death. Oh, another crying Michael Jordan memes. You know?
Yeah.
But, he honored him. So it was great to see all the guys.
And Vanessa.
Yeah, Vanessa.
She had to make 2 speeches, not
Yeah.
just one.
Wait, I hate to
that's-
say this, but how about the guys that been winking at, what you call them?
Winking.
Yes. Vanessa, you need somebody to holler at you later?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just, I know,
nah,
I'm just.
Who knows if they
Yeah.
get you went left on her? Who knows
Yeah.
she's getting that? But
I know she's getting that. I ain't like.
but she
no
was
way,
she
baby.
was getting it before, so it doesn't. Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
need
for
somebody to holler at you, cry on, come and holler at your boy.
Talk
I'm
about
just
bad
saying,
timing.
I seen it.
Yeah,
But
that's it.
But that's what's happening. Because you remember Derek Fisher, what he did to
Matt Barnes.
yeah. Derek Fisher, the kids were calling him, them a godfather, a godparent, or whatever. And Derek Fisher was, Barnes was a young rich dude, he was out doing his thing, and Derek Fisher was, that goes back to that song. You might be creeping, but
What
your
happened?
women creeping too.
I don't understand what happened.
So
Mel to tell it, he know.
Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher were teammates on the Lakers, I think. And basically, Matt Barnes' ex, Derek Fisher, started to date her. And that's just,
So they dated the same girl.
They dated, yeah, but he knew that was his ex. So it's a,
I guess it's a sticky situation, but that's the same thing with LeBron James. I guess his mom was dating other players, and it got real sticky, and he cut her off on it, and she stopped.
She was dating this basketball player.
Yes,
And LeBron's teammate.
Yeah.
But it's a difference, though.
It
Because
is.
that's LeBron's mom, and LeBron's mom said, "I like these young dudes that lift in weights and running and then shake."
Nah, man.
I know it, Mimi. It's a little too much. For you. Let's move on.
Let's
What's
move
the
it
next
on.
one, Mel? Maybe gonna get upset.
Zion Williamson. He's living up to the hype. I think.
Wow.
I think he's living up to the hype. 19 years old. They said that his body might not be able to hold up for him, and he's looking good so far. He's making the grown men look like little kids. So I don't know.
They said
Charles
the same
Barkley.
thing about Charles Barkley.
Right.
When Charles Barkley got in the league, when the first got, he was overweight.
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing the same thing, but he was pushing that ball down the court. They had never seen a guy Charles Barkley's size do the thing Charles Barkley do. So he reminds me of Charles Barkley. He's rough, he's tough. I like these rough and tough
He's
dudes,
he's also 3 inches taller.
Is he?
Yeah, Charles Barkley was 6'4", so
Right.
yeah,
He's
so
about 6'9". He's a beast. He's nasty too.
He's strong. Man.
He don't like nobody. He look like he hungry all the time.
He's 19. I don't know where he came from, man. I don't know.
I know where he came from. He came from Duke. That's where he came from.
Nah, you can't say that. He
Yeah, he
was
did
at Duke for 1 year. You can't. That's not.
But I'm just saying, if you can make it to Duke, you know how serious their coach is. They Coach K is a serious dude. Everybody that's not going to make it to Duke, especially if you're there. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, I get it.
He
It's
don't
like
look like he
elite.
can spell ABC 1 2 3 too good. He's got him a couple of mentors.
He's an athlete.
Anyway, we got somebody else over there.
Dakota.
So adding to the Zion situation, him and LeBron James faced off for the first time last night. It was kind of like everyone wanted to see if it was a passing the torch game, and LeBron proved that it's still his league. He dropped 40. Zion had 29. He was bullying Anthony Davis, one of the best players in the NBA. But this is a matchup we could see in the playoffs if the Lakers hold the 1 seed and the Pelicans end up sneaking and getting that 8 seed. So it'll be fun to watch.
All right.
Amazing.
I agree, and because they said King James. A lot of times people think King James is meant that because he's a great basketball player. No, King James mean he sell a whole lot of tickets. I promise you, because just like they compare Leonard to LeBron, few people come see Leonard for Clippers, but God darn it, if LeBron James come to Orlando, I want to go see him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
So King James mean more to the owners than what we see. We just see that King James, the basketball player. The owners mean King James. Oh, boy. All the stadiums going to be packed up every time King James come to the stadium. And we have our female reporter.
Hello, and this goes back to the Kobe Bryant situation as well as just basketball in general. In women's basketball, Sabrina Ionesco, she scored 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. She's the first Division I basketball player to have ever, male or female, to reach these amounts. She also led her team.
Ooh, say it again, the male?
Yes, first ever. So she also led her team to beat Stanford 74-66. She finished with 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists. And then this is like the part that goes back to Kobe Bryant. In an interview after the game, she stated that one was for him. To do it on 2/24/20 is huge. She actually spoke at his memorial and then went straight to the game after.
Wow.
And yeah.
Whoa.
Yes, it was huge.
Yo, that's an athlete. You got to stay focused at your job. Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's deep. I like that.
It's tough to do.
She beat a couple of, she made history. She made history.
Yeah, history.
Triple doubles in college as it is like, that's a rare thing, so like, that's amazing.
Is it rare?
Yeah, it's rare. You don't see many people get triple doubles in college basketball.
Wow. How old is she?
I'm not sure actually. I think
How long has
This
she
is
been
her
in the
senior
league?
year, right?
Yeah.
Senior year?
Yeah, like 21, 22.
That's young.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Dakota, what do we have going on?
So we're here in Florida, obviously. I'm sure there's a lot of Gator fans.
Yes.
So everyone remembers Tim Tebow.
Absolutely. I saw him play multiple times.
Well, he plays minor league baseball for the New York Mets. Well, today he got an invitation to play for the Philippines in the World Baseball Classic.
Huh.
Wow.
It's crazy because his parents were missionaries in the Philippines in 1987, and he has more home runs in spring training. I know it's spring training, it's early, than arguably the best player in baseball, in Mike Trout, Tim Tebow.
Interesting.
Yes.
So that was. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
No, go ahead,
I was
please.
finished.
No, I'm saying like that seems like it's more of his calling a little bit because football, didn't really pan out too great.
That's
for
how I
him.
see it.
Yeah.
That's
But
what I see it.
Tim Tebow, he got blackballed.
But he's an athlete.
No, he got blackballed because he liked to represent Jesus.
Yeah.
A lot of owners, I'm just saying, give you some knowledge, because a
Please
lot
do.
of owners are Jews. They don't want to see none person on their knees giving it up for Jesus. Jews are totally different. I'm just saying. So they blackballed Tebow because Tebow, you look at, he led Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes, he did.
No, Denver.
No, Denver.
9 games.
Yes.
You can't tell me he wasn't worth getting on somebody's team. And
That's how I
Jacksonville,
felt.
I never root for Jacksonville. Duval my toe. Duval had a chance to get Tebow. Guess what? Because Jacksonville, they already complained about the attendance is low. If they'd have got Tebow, they would have filled the stadium.
Absolutely.
They would have filled the stadium
Absolutely.
with all the Tebow lovers.
That would have been me.
Yes.
I would have went
I'm
out there to
just
see
saying.
him.
And they didn't do it. So ever since then, I don't give a darn about Jacksonville. But I know the inside scoop because Tebow was taking a knee and giving up for God in Florida.
I don't understand how he was no longer relevant. It's just
They
like
said his arm wasn't really strong.
So that's
he
what
might not be
happened
as
to
strong
Tebow,
as the
y'all.
other,
Right. So
guys in the game is stronger. But he's an
started
athlete.
But
saying
he's
he couldn't
a
throw the
gamer, though.
ball.
He
When he
won a
played
Heisman
against
Trophy.
Pittsburgh,
Right.
Yes, he did.
He
Thank
won a
you.
Heisman Trophy.
Right.
Thank you,
You
Dakota.
gotta be good to win a Heisman
Thank
Trophy. You gotta
you.
be excellent to win a Heisman
There you
Trophy.
go. And if I'm not mistaken, he actually played when
Aaron
Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez. He played with Aaron. I was like,
That was his
now who is
tight
it?
end.
Yeah. Yes. And they both were they won like the whole bowl or I don't know. I just signed in and clocked in to like college football because I never was a fan.
Mm-hmm.
When I met Tebow, when I seen Tebow play, I became like a fan of college football
So you like the Gators?
because of Tebow.
So you like the Gators?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
He's like, can you please clarify?
It's incredible because there's so many people I know who consider Tebow one of the best college quarterbacks ever.
Yeah.
And he goes into the league, he has 1 year, and then bam, you never hear from him again.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And Tebow was a nice guy. He was a nice guy. His whole foundations, helping people, helping the homeless, helping everything. But when he started taking a knee and started throwing his hand up, them Jews didn't like it. I know it's hard to swallow, but I'm just saying.
Hey, I don't
man.
underestimate anything. You just like
Well,
I've seen a
hold on,
lot.
Mimi. The people are saying that, hey, he was just about to kiss his girl. And then we interrupt and start talking about sports. Can y'all give me 10 minutes? We're going to wrap it up with a couple of love songs. And then we're going to talk a little bit about sports with Mel and the crew right here on Peace on the Streets Radio Show. Welcome back to Peace on the Streets Radio Show. With your host, Prince of the South, the King of R&B. Woo! And that's a little key sweat for you guys. And that is called, you know what, sometimes you got to question your love. Hey, baby, how deep is your love? How deep is it? Yeah, how deep do you love me? Are you willing to go all the way with me? I'm just saying, how deep is... Look at Mel. He just started... we got Miss Angela on the line.
Hey.
Let's see if Miss Angela here. Miss Angela. Hold on, I got her. Miss Angela, are you here?
Oh, yes, darling, I am here.
How are you today, honey? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, how could I not be here?
Well, you listen to Keith Sweat.
Yeah, well, every Wednesday night I look forward to this. I said, okay, gang, I don't go to bed early. I stay up and get my work done because I know I have to be on this show.
That's it.
I know, that's right. You know, we cannot have the show without you, God.
That's right.
Yes.
Exactly, and it wouldn't be Wednesday night if I wasn't with you guys, so the feeling is mutual.
We're glad to have you on. Bone and knees to you, too, honey.
So we have Miss Angela. She's the CEO of Miss World International, Miss Latina International, and we also work with her in media in regards to everything that they've been doing on this movement with empowering women. I think it's incredible. So Miss Angela, thank you so much again for everything, for what you do for us all. all of us,
Yes.
all of us creators, all of us visionaries, and
Right.
especially with the women. She brings them in, she holds them down, she protects them. She really is a light in this field.
And when you see a person as powerful as her and she's doing what she does, it makes you step your game
it.
up. And
It's inspiring as well.
It is, because we know that, hey, nothing is given to her. She works
Wow.
hard. It ain't like she a spring chicken. You know what I'm saying? She works hard. So what I'm saying is that she's mature, and and it takes work to get to where
Absolutely.
she's at, and it ain't easy. So
Absolutely.
we thank you for your dedication and the hard work that you put in, Miss Angela.
Oh, no, I thank you so much. And I thank somebody like yourself and Mimi and Peace on the Street for, taking such an interest in what I do and what the girls do. But, let's take a couple of minutes here to talk about Miss Mimi, because she's got some fantastic things coming up. First of all, she's been recognized as a successful woman for 100 Successful Women in Business.
Nice. Hey. Hard work pays off.
Yeah, that's coming up on March the 28th, and I'm so excited about that because, I think it's a very well-deserved award for her. It's an award that's not only recognized here in the States, but around the world. There's going to be so many women that are coming in from different countries. So it's a fantastic opportunity, and we are also going to, honor her as one of our Women of the Year award because, she's done a lot for me. She's done a lot for the organization, and I think if her and I stick together, I said to her today, I've got some other ideas about taking it to the top, and I think her and I eventually could probably have our own television station.
Oh my gosh, Miss Angela!
I believe that too. We with all of that.
Oh my goodness. She's been saying this. She's been claiming this, and she's been saying this for so long. What an honor. I appreciate this a lot.
And the greatest thing is we have a designer coming out for 100 Successful Women, Debbie Nejam, who happens to be the designer for many of the celebrities when they go to the after parties for the Oscars.
Right.
Now this is a great hook because Mimi could definitely interview this woman, but my goal is to get us to the Oscars in 2021. And, I mean, can you see Mimi on that red carpet in Hollywood?
What you say?
Them all a shame out there.
I would do it.
Kill
I'm
it.
there.
She would kill it.
It's already in the air, Lord. So just bring us out to the people that He wants us to be around. So I'm so willing and I'm so down. Look where we're at right now. It's amazing, Miss Angela. You just made my whole year. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, like I said, you really deserve it. I mean, I've seen Mimi in action, not only on the radio, but I've seen it when she does interviews. And, she gets out there. She gets right to the heart of it. She gets the answers that she needs for people. And, the thing is that, Mimi, you've got a very pleasant personality, so people seem to connect with you, and that's what's very well needed in the world of entertainment and doing interviews today, because I even watch some of these main celebrities out there, and unless they've got a script, and I've worked with a lot of celebrities. In fact, going back in 2005, I had the distinct pleasure of working with Eduardo Llanes, who had hosted my 2005 pageant. Now, the guy was great on the telenovelas, but unless he had a script in front of him, if he had to go up there cold turkey, he couldn't do it. Wow. So when he went on the red carpet for interviews, unless there was somebody there that really had a great personality and they was able to get some answers out of him, he kind of froze. So with someone like you could talk to anybody and bring out their personalities, and that is so well needed today in that industry.
That makes a big difference. That makes a big difference because that's what it is when you interviewing people. You're on the red carpet. Your job is it's not about you. It's
not.
all about them.
It is.
And a lot of people get caught up when they're hosting. They think it's about you.
That's it.
Fool, it ain't about you.
No, but they're not taking their job seriously then.
Right.
Of course, the presentation is everything.
Yes, it is.
Network communicating, having a great relationship with people is everything.
Right.
But when you come in, you're supposed to highlight them.
For sure.
So you come in and you get them to pull out of their shyness.
Yeah.
Or if it,
and you do a great job.
Thank you so much.
You do a good job,
I love what I do. I love people.
Hey.
Thank you.
And that's what it takes, Miss Angela. We appreciate everything that you do. How can we find this event and get tickets for all this great stuff that you got going on.
And the casting call, Miss Angela. Please let us know.
Oh, yeah, we got a great casting call coming up Friday at John Casablanca's MTM Model Management. It's going to be from 4 to 8 p.m. We're going to be casting for 100 successful women in business. I'll also be on the lookout for for the next candidates that want to come in to Miss International World and Miss Latina. And I am so very proud of my director and my Miss International World India, Akshata Puranek, because she is now going to be a director for 5 different countries, and she's bringing 4 girls from India to the pageant.
Wow.
This girl has been absolutely amazing. Mimi, you'll get a chance to meet her at 100 Successful. She's also going to be a recipient of the award. And, I mean, I was so proud of her. Last week, she went to the Miss India Universe pageant. She was very well highlighted there.
Wow. There's something serious out there in India. I've been seeing a lot of things they've been doing out there with the pageants. They're doing big things. Gorgeous women.
Absolutely amazing. I mean, she started the International Glamour Project, which is another division of Miss International World over in India. So she's taken me to a lot of new levels. And, I mean, the girl is amazing. She's not only a model, but she's a world-renowned dentist in her country and overseas. She travels the world giving speeches on new techniques in dental care, and she's got dental clinics. So I'm very proud of where these women have gone, and all the empowerment that has come from this organization. So this year is another level for us. But Mimi, wait till next year. We'll control the world.
Say it again. You just let me drop my phone. Say it again, Miss Angela. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Angela, CEO of Miss International World and Miss Latina International. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Miss Angela. Thank you, girl.
Well, thank you guys, and have a great evening.
All right. Hey, you know you made our day. We appreciate you.
All right. We love you, too. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's the sweater, baby. Now I'm sad to say that we got to wrap this party up.
We do, so the team is going to close it down.
Yes.
Well, what's up, everybody? This is Mel Clean. Tune in every week at from 9 to 11, WOKB 1680, Peace on the Streets Radio.
I guess we're moving along. I'm Dakota Locker here with the sports media. Tune in every Wednesday, like Mel said, 9 to 11 to hear some of the best sports, news, and just anything that's going on around here. So tune in next week for more.
Appreciate you, Dakota in the house.
Hey everyone, I'm Alexa Sheedy and I'm with Sports Media, so make sure you tune in every Wednesday to hear some sports talk.
That's it.
Thank you.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is a sportscast right here. Tune in every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Don't forget, the saddest thing is wasted talent. Don't waste the gift that God has given you. Go full force. Don't let fear or intimidation stop you. Buenas noches. We love you, Orlando. Everybody watching, listening.
To you too. Hey, you guys, we'll be back on the next week from 9 to 11. The Quiet Storm with your boy Prince of the South, the King of R&B, right here on Peace on the Streets. And we're going to end this with Keith Sweat, baby.
That's it.
How deep is your love, baby?
We did a Peace on the Streets.
Yeah.
Buenas noches. Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Peace on the Streets radio show with your host, Prince of the South.
And your girl, Mimi.
This is a heavy production.
Late night, feet up, ride round, still up, peace on the streets. You gotta listen to Peace on the Street. Kicking it with Prince of the South and your girl Mimi. And they make it look way too easy. Peace on the streets. You gotta listen to Peace on the Streets. So you gotta tune in. Wednesday night, 9 to 11. Get with the movement. Promise you and I regret it. With no hesitation. Yeah, yeah, grab your lady. Just turn to the station. WOKB 1680 AM. Peace on the streets. You gotta listen to Peace on the Streets. Peace on the streets. You gotta listen to Peace on the Streets.